What ho and welcome to another exciting installment of The Little Massive, with me, your host and co-pilot, Commander Jack Lyttle. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome Rook for Hook. Welcome them curtains. How are you both? Good. Right, yes, it's Sunday. Now, a while ago we decided the last Sunday of every month we would do Jack's Off on a Plane with our seminal, our vestigial, some would say, chat show format based on taking a commercial flight with somebody. But we've realised that actually booking guests for such a specific date, especially when they're, essentially doing it for free, it's tricky. So I think we're going to have that more as a sort of a floaty pop-up sort of thing when we can get hold of people. Lord Lethris, welcome. Phil coming out. So yes, tonight we are not off on a plane anywhere. No, we are going back to the wonderful miniaturized world of Maquette, which if you were around the previous time we played this, you will know that it is a puzzle game involving manipulating things in a model in order to manipulate them in real life. Or is real life another model as well? Ooh, we don't know. Sort of. It's all on the computer. And also, it's sort of the story of, I think, a failed relationship we've managed to glean so far. Yes. So anyway, how are we all? There's also something. I'm not saying you should stick around for the end, because, if you've got stuff to do, you've got stuff to do. But we have got a brand new asset right at the end of the stream. It's not much, it's just a little thing, but it is new. And we like new things. We like new, shiny things here at the Little Massive. So that's what we've got. Should we get to it, though? Let's get to it. Hang on. Oh, no, not you. You! Yeah, that's better. Memories have a funny way of clinging together. They're often not arranged in the order they happened, but by the feelings they stirred. Seeing our sketches again took me to places I hadn't thought about in forever. We love new things. We do. Yasmin, not Jasmine. Welcome. Lovely to have you with us. How are you doing? So yes, this is where we left off. We had just entered a church. Yeah, took us quite a bit of puzzling. We think we did it properly. We don't know. It felt like we had followed the map, and we'd still gotten off course. So we just kept going, too scared to say anything was wrong. Uh-oh. Ooh. Hello? The church outside the church. Church without the church. So the question is, what next? I think that bell might be a clue. So let's see. Let's have a look at the church on the... So basically what we have here in this lovely, I want to say rotunda. I'm not quite sure that's the right word. Rotunda. But let's stick with it. Here in this rotunda, we've got a model of the everything. Hello. That's curious. So it's possible. We have to get up there. We've got some steps, haven't we, somewhere? Have they disappeared? This might be a little bit baffling at first till we actually get some progress. I was expecting a whole new vista of puzzling to awaken us, awaiting us. Await good things. I am splendid. I've had a bit of a stressful, well, not stressful, frustrating hour or so. We'll get into that in due course. Because I need the therapy. I need Dr. Twitch to sort that out. Ooh, hello. But let's just say Shadow the Tomb Raider. Say that much. For starters. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Because it really didn't serve much of a purpose. Although... Look, tiny little key. It's too small to pick up now. Oh, imagine that. Too small to pick up. Right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find those steps. If they're still on the board. I gave up on Rise of the Tomb Raider because I was stuck and couldn't progress. Yeah, I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I just sort of say, for the benefit of the tape, that I absolutely adore the Tomb Raider games in terms of, the new one certainly, in terms of storytelling and landscape and architecture. Those are sort of my three big favourite things, really, when it comes to gaming. And several times, the Tomb Raider games will just take my breath away. Ah, there you are. But hello. Let's do this again. Because it felt kind of appropriate last time. Till this business started happening. Yeah, but it's slightly marred, slightly marred by some rather haphazard controls, and it's frustrating because part of me thinks, well, get good, but another part of me thinks, no, you need to go easy. Basically, you should never be in a situation, especially in the middle of a climbing puzzle. You shouldn't be in a situation where you're not quite sure if you've just sort of missed your spot, as it were. Oh, hang on. No, that's a silly idea. Yeah, so that's basically it. I've been doing there's a challenge tomb that I did just before we came in. You have to find a particular shield, and I'm quite a keen believer in Steam achievements, not because of and I'm absolutely not one of these people who likes to just sort of 100% on achievements. Generally, if I finish the story of the game, unless the additional bits of the game are kind of gameplay-y, I'm not one to persist. Whoops. So what happened there is we leapt outside of our our scale rotunda, and we've ended up in the. Oh yeah, they've what they've done as well. There's been an update since we last played this. They've sped up the traversal a little in the overscaled worlds. I wish I went to anything as much as you're into architecture and landscape. Ah, thank you. I think, but I wonder, we could get that back, couldn't we? We need to shrink it down. How do we shrink it down? We leave it out here and then pick it up from the model. What we're going to do is put it outside. Okay, that might not be big enough. Trying to remember how we move it round as well. I'm sure there's a way. But I've forgotten it. Hang on. Oh, this is a problem as well. Leaving games for a week or two at a time. Settings, controls. Move left, move right, move forward, move backwards. Rotate. Ooh, rotate head left. Jump. Skip cutscene. Reset to dome. Hello. Rotate object Q and E. I was doing that. I'm sure I was. Right. Let's give this a go. Yeah, so I was basically I was doing a thing. Is this how you want to do it? I don't think this is how you want to do it. Just use the lift. Yes, this particular challenge tomb. It was a challenging challenge tomb. Not gonna lie, it was a tricky one. So yeah, and it's the sort of thing of like you can see pretty much where the traverse. And NSR2 is subscribed.
Evening all.
Thank you very much. Got it. I got it back. Marvelous. Question is, of course, how big does this key get? And to what ends can we put it? It doesn't look like a bridge. No, it doesn't want to go. That's a shame. Can't do anything with it now. That's a bit of a worry. I think we've broken it. I think we found a bug there. It's just not responding at all now. Resume from checkpoint. We'll restore from autosave. Yep. Oh dear. That was unfortunate. doing so well. How's everybody's week been, anyway? So yeah, that was basically it. It's essentially traversal puzzles. The thing with traversal puzzles is that presumably there's a right way and a wrong way of doing it, and it's nice to know if you're trying to do it the right way that you're failing because of the controls, not because you're trying to do it the wrong way. So yeah, so that's sort of been marring my experience of the game somewhat. So this is your, I'm guessing wife now. Your wife's secret place with the wooden owl, which you've seen before. What to do about the bell, though? I feel it's significant. I suppose we could try climbing up outside the Maquette for the I think how we do this. Oh, I see. Okay. So again. No. Just like your IQ is normal, Jack. Come on. So if we can bring it. Oh, can we not bring it? It seems we cannot. Oh, unless we can. Again, I feel like we're doing this wrong, but in a way that might work. Haha!
Hey.
Hey.
You have mail here. Oh, did you hear from your mom yet?
How was work?
I was at school tonight. Did you hear from your mom?
Yeah, how was school?
You totally don't care, do you?
What? I care?
Do you?
Yeah, I asked you how work was.
School.
School. Okay, how was your day, Kenzie? I was asking how your day was. Does it matter if it's work or school?
Apparently it doesn't.
Oh, come on. Look, I'm sorry.
Sorry for not caring?
No. Oh, no.
My weeks are tough. I'm working and I'm going to school. And I'm not saying your job isn't burning you out, but when I come home from a long day, a very long day, I would really appreciate it if you could give me just the tiniest bit of your attention.
Are we really going to start having this conversation again?
Yes. Yes, we are
He's an
going to
a-hole.
start this conversation again. We're going to start this conversation over and over again for infinity until we figure out how to end the conversation without you tuning out.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means whenever I want to have a discussion about something serious, you end up just leaving the room, mentally or physically. You refuse to deal.
I leave the room because when I tell you how I feel about something, you insist it's not how I really feel. What is the point in having a conversation if you're not going to believe what I say?
You hide, Michael. You hide your feelings from me and even from yourself.
Oh, and I'm the only one in
He
this
does,
room that's
he
guilty
does.
of that. Look, I know I'm not great with
take
my
her
feelings,
side.
but I try. You, on the other hand, you do anything you can to steer the conversation off of yourself and onto me.
Oh, how so?
How so? How so? I asked you 3 times how your day was today, and instead of reciprocating my effort,
But you weren't listening.
I was making an effort. I would much rather have a conversation about your day than be lectured about what days of the week you're at school.
What? How do you actually think this is about school or work?
It's not! You're saying I'm not listening, and you're the one that's not listening.
Well, this is nice, isn't it? How's everybody doing? was shown the Audible ad when I joined the channel, the one that's like a 70s airline ad. And just for a moment, I thought it was Jack's off on a plane with should have been schedules. On the surface, that fight was just like all the others, but that time it felt different. I knew what it meant. After it was over, I stepped outside to be alone and clear my head. And I just kept walking. We're still not 100% sure who the narrator is. We assume it's the man one is the narrator. But it might not be. Oh. I don't see the appeal of this. You come home from work to play a game so you can listen to a marital argument. Yeah. I feel games can, cover these sorts of topics. But yeah, I got the feels there a bit. Although, praise to the writing and the performance, I would say. Yeah. Right, let's see how... Hello? Those little holes become increasingly intriguing. Yeah. Hello? As I left our house, I noticed things I hadn't before. Sorry. As I left our house, I noticed things I hadn't before. Oh, this is him going for his walk, or her. Musical interlude. We never hung any of our pictures. Put our names on our mailbox slot. It's what we had, really, also impermanent. Hit it! I kept walking, avoiding our usual routes, mindlessly rubbing the keys to our front door. Must be enabled for this. Oh yeah, I've really got to... We need to write these down. Write these down and we'll sort them out later. I hadn't realised it wouldn't be our front door anymore. I kept walking until I didn't recognise the streets. There's a name for this fiction. I don't know what it is. Getting dark. All the fields. So yeah, essentially I think what this game explores on a metaphorical level is how small things become huge things, and huge things become small things. In the gutter again. Ooh. But in the words of Oscar Wilde, we are all of us in the gutter. But some of us are looking at the cars. So I came and went, the leaves changed. Oh, look at that. I can see through it. I can see through the little round crystal. Follow the yellow tickets to the... Now, the yellow tickets, I believe, are a callback to the... felt like I was still just walking around in the dark, numb and confused. To the county fairs that we went to when we were dating. At times, I was okay. I could feel that moment in time when I was happy again was on the horizon. Just dropping down? Yep. Just I hope, yeah. Oh, I found something to explain the joke, but I've forgotten it. How little things become massive things indeed, and curtains. Were it not for the breakdown of a relationship, this would be perfect allegory for the very stream you're watching. But the farther I ran away from my issues, the bigger they became. See? That's not how perspective's supposed to work at all. No, the further away you get from something, traditionally, the smaller it gets. Oh, was that a... no. Ah, there you are. This way? What about that way? My friends tried to get me up and out, but I still had the key to our place on my keychain. Fiddling with the ring, sliding my finger under the loop. I could just take it off. But then... Notice he's not talked about, or they haven't talked about missing the other party yet. Hello. I pried the key out, dropped it in the fountain, like a lucky penny, and walked off a little lighter. It's probably a big disposable. Okay. Ooh, I see 2 butterflies. Hello. Perhaps the promise of reconciliation. The escape. The healing process is fickle. I'd done a decent job of moving on. I thought I never felt like I was on the verge of losing it, or just one reminder away from breaking down. I suspect that the season's changed. I blindly yanked out an old sweatshirt. I don't know, that was too much information, really. Shoved my hands in the pockets, and my fingers brushed something unexpected. It was the key, wasn't it? Oh, one of those crystal stones you bought on the beach. For yourself or for me, you see. Blimey. Sure this isn't Lust from Beyond. The person I'd grown to be was gone. I'm sorry. The person I'd grown to be was gone. The one that wasn't embarrassed. The one that shared sketchbooks. I've got this uncomfortable feeling that we're going to be finished before 9. But we'll see. Because I feel that right now there's a lot of story and not much puzzle. He wanted me to see that. Look, I'm building bridges. But to where? I couldn't deny it any longer. Okay, we need to fix the bridge. Can't really see what I'm doing. Okie doke. So that's that bridge on the right there. I've done a spatial awareness. It's not like me. There is usually a lever. Okay, I have done something wrong. So I've got to... No. How curious. So yeah, as far as Tomb Raider goes, yeah, I'm just consistently. Let me have that back. Doesn't seem to want to. Yeah, so it's torn between just the enjoyment of the storytelling and the grand vistas. Oh, hello. Ah, right. I think I'm onto you. Got to open the bridge from the other side. Haha. I'll persist, but you do get into these sort of death loops, and they're always slightly awkward death loops as well. They basically don't put the save points just before the bit that you stumble at. They seem to put it like three moves before. So you've got to do a faintly tricky bit several times, and then the bit that keeps killing you because for some reason you're doing the right thing but it's just not happening. Right. What could you not deny any longer?
That's when it became our schedule.
You didn't tell me you wrote your number in it.
We've made our own world together and lived there so long that without you here with me, I didn't know who I was anymore. I think we are going to reconcile. I think... No, don't do that. Do we plug them in here? It would seem not. Okay. I did it again. Let's just try this. See if anything changes. No. How strange. So we've got to get up there somehow. Got this over here. Which is that. Feeling we've got to get these all out here for whatever it is we've got to do. Look at that door. Much to it. Steps, is it? That doesn't make much sense. Doesn't seem to be a scale shift that we can use. Not in superliminal. Up on the walls. Now the other issue with this as well is that we can rotate them, but only that way. The other possibility, which I don't hold much truck with, is that they fit in here. No, that doesn't look significant. Can we build a ladder? Can we build a ladder? Missing something obvious here because of how essentially how obtuse I feel the puzzle is. try pressing F. Because, you know, if in doubt, try pressing F. I just feel like, you know, they're all in here. So they should possibly have to all be out here. And somehow we've got to bring this down. As it was out in here. I'm puzzled. F indeed, yeah. F's in chat for my brain cells at the moment. Oh, hello. A thing happened. Okay, I think we can do this. Maybe. Let's leave that one where it is. Oh, maybe they're not affected by gravity. What to say to that? Let's experiment. Haha, they're not. Which may ultimately help us. Try something else. In that case. Well, I wonder, how far onto the door does it have to be? To carry. Well, isn't that fascinating? Right. I think we might have a solution. See how far that gets us. Don't think we can get up there yet. Oh, go on. I could get up you earlier. Why can't I get up you now? Let's try that again. You can make it lower. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, not that low. Oh, you little minx. So I guess really what we need to be doing is making it sort of a diagonal. Oh, giddy aunt. These controls. Ah, we can use the pattern as a guide. It's all coming together. It's probably too much. Yeah. Okay, let's make it beneath that. A useful reference point. Let's try that. Can I crouch? I can't remember. Doesn't look like it. What ho, Orange Spark! Welcome to the stream. We're having a bit of a chill, quiet one tonight, as we wrestle with. Not marital strife. Well, yeah, marital strife, but yes. So basically, to catch you up on the story, one of the couple, and we still don't know, as I say, and I think we won't know who the narrator is, but one of them has walked out on the other, and is now having second thoughts, having doubts about their doubts. So we're sort of stuck in this room. I'm guessing if we actually, what we want to do is make this level, but lower. It would help really if yeah, that's not it. I'm not going to get there. Hang on, let's try something else. How steep can we go? That steep. That seems very steep. Yeah. You're having a giraffe, mate. The other thing I wanted to try is this. Well, I lay on my bed with sheets. Oh, hello. How do you sleep at night? Oh, yeah. As I once asked the Prime Minister. David Cameron, that was his name. I remember now. Do you remember David Cameron? You must remember David Cameron. Surely. Do you remember? He was Prime Minister. David Cameron. No? You were in his cabinet. Do you remember that? I'll forgive you if you don't. It was part of the, I think it was Time Trumpet. It was an Armando Iannucci comedy. Sort of imagined future version of one of those I Heart the 90s sorts of shows. So yeah, I think we need all three. of curiosity, what does that do? Hello. That's at the wrong spot, but that might just do it. That's even worse, I think. Or exactly the same. Hello. Okay, so that needs to come down a bit. We're getting there, we're getting there. I feel like this should be difficult. Because, you know, otherwise we might end up as I say, finishing the game too soon. We can't have that. What would we, it looks unlikely, but, you know, it's unlikely for a reason. Oh, whoop. I don't know. I feel like that's where it was. That's where it was before. But we'll see. Yeah, it needs to be lower. It needs to be lower. And then how do we? How do we get on it? Ugh. How do we get under it? More to the point. Okay, that's vaguely plausible. I'm not enjoying this puzzle. I'm gonna admit that here and now. This puzzle is not filling me with joy. Which subject were you worst at school? Geography. We had that terrible thing happen to us as children in my year where we did a load of study, and then when we had the exam, the exam was about all sorts of other stuff. There's a possibility. It takes two, baby. Let's see if this works.
I mean, this is like the best day I've ever had.
Me too.
Nearly. We heard sounds that we'd not heard before. That shouldn't have. No, we're not going to be able to do that now, are we? No. Blow, I say. too steep angle. No, that should be the same angle. Oh gosh, no. How strange. Hello. I'm gonna give it a try. Give it a try. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Right. In which case, though, we can do this. Maybe it takes 3. Yeah. Can't see what I'm doing now. That's not going to cut it. Also, this is going downhill rather it went uphill. Not confident that looks more promising than before. Ow! You swines! You puzzling swines! Again, seems unlikely. Oh, that's interesting. We take that top one off. This is not a good puzzle. I think it'd be nicer even if the... And I appreciate they can't do this. Well, they possibly could, actually. No, it's just not letting me go up at all here. Don't know why. And I'm completely stuck in the architecture. Let's start again. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. Okay, well maybe Jim, because I wasn't too good a lot at that. Yeah, so I dropped geography like a stinking fish, because what's the point of studying something and then getting and examining something else? Very, very straightforward with it. We did complain to other teachers who, of course, backed up the teacher. Time, as it were. Right, we're not going to get on that, are we? Ooh. It's the toing and throwing. I think that's the thing. What you want is to have the door in a space that you can't in this room, but where you can't. You can't see the big door from. That would do it. Doesn't seem likely. It's too big a jump. We can't jump at all here now. I feel like the pattern on the door should be a guide. But, I'm feeling it. That's promising though. But again, the issue is that if I lower that, then I can't get past it. These walls are properly flat as well, and we can't rotate. We can only rotate these in one axis. Come on. That's just not fair. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck in the geometry again. You're close. So close. So far away, Mr. Frightful. I see a solution, maybe. Let's assume, just for a second, that the door is the guide. I hate that mechanic so much. Why did it have to be on a slope as well? So let's make this... It's nearly the end. Strange going on with this. And we're stuck again. Brilliant. Maybe Jim, because I wasn't too good at it. I was fine as soon as we got away from team games. I've got thoughts about the way that physical education is taught in the United Kingdom and Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And it largely hinges on the fact that it gets messed up by notions of competition. Because, I think most sports or PE teachers as people in any field really are keen on getting recognised in some capacity. This is madness. So it's all about finding out who the top achievers are. This is real infuriating now. And the other possibility is to sort of step them. And I don't see that working. Yeah, so it basically all becomes about, getting the top. The top athletes as far as they can, rather than just, getting people into the mindset that physical exertion is good for you. You only need to do a relatively small amount of it to stay healthy. I keep reaching for solutions that I can't actually do with the pieces, which is frustrating. Is that like what we did? I suppose it is, isn't it? Hang on. Better. Now let's put the third piece on and get stuck in the geometry. That's very promising. Very promising. Really not having it. It's almost as if the game doesn't want you to do it like that. But I can't see what else it wants us to do. There's a possibility, and this is a horrible, horrible thought, that we're not supposed to be getting through that little arch. At all. We're supposed to be getting through there. They wouldn't do that though, would they? They wouldn't do that to us. Nothing else we can do with these pieces. It's about getting the top athletes. It's also about humiliating. Well, yeah, that's the byproduct, Mr. Frightful. That's the byproduct. Yeah. And I'm not saying all sports teachers. But I will say that as soon as we got out of any sort of notions of competition at my school, felt good. It was like a breath of fresh air for me personally. Yeah, it's like there's an invisible ceiling here. This is really weird. That slope is fine. It absolutely doesn't want me to go up it. Any thoughts out there in Chatland? Because I'm stymied. I mean, we've got the two. Hang on, there's not something weird going on top and bottom there, is there? No. I was loath to get rid of this piece. Frightful thinks he has it. Fire away, Mr. Frightful. Because I can't take this today. Two on the right, parallel to the third, goes on the top to ramp it up. Hang on. So construct them in a different order. Thus. That's too steep, I think. I shall try again. Let's lower this. So we need to get to the top. Maybe this is it. Let's see if that invisible wall is still there. It is not! Haha!
Me too.
Thank you, Mr. Frightful. I second-guessed everything we'd done. I hate the way that continuation feels like the game expected us to breeze through that. We did not. Everything we'd said. I asked myself whether we were ever a good fit. Now there is a way of doing this. I've forgotten. being defeated by a key. Okay. Let's pop this back. So you have to sort of right-click for the key, and then ooh. Left key to put it forward. That's clicking on, not right. Hang on. That's very interesting, though. This is very counterintuitive. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we've got 2 rooms of variable scales, which is presumably why the key isn't fitting, because the key has to be just the right size. Oh yeah. Learn the keys, Jack, come on. One side makes it smaller. Just have faint possibility. I'm assuming that this that is the correct scale key. At a guess. Yeah. So again, pop it on here. No, not pop it on here. Pop it in the small room to make it end bigger. That's just too big. I think we can all agree that's just too big. It's just too big. Yeah. Just for the fun of it, though. Come on. Let's check out this bad boy. Huh? Yay, yay, yay. That's a key. It's interesting because, I mean, the game that this is most resembles is Superliminal. Which, I think plays very differently. That looks promising. Still too big. One more, one more. That's far too big now. Let's try this again. was I saying? Yes, the thing with superliminal. You can use that one in the bottom of your hand, but you won't. No, sir. Even if you do, you'd still know it was there, wouldn't you? You'd still know it was there. That's a problem. Autosave. It's gotten very glitchy towards this point, hasn't it? It wasn't this glitchy earlier. Feather of the Crow, how are you doing? So we have a small key and a big key. It'd be lovely if this just worked. But I'm guessing that we have to do a little bit more work than that. And as I say, this I think is the size that we have to make it fit. Little, I'll show you when we go back in here. These things here, which obviously relate to the key as well. It's quite interesting. Let's try this. I think the smaller one's too small and the big one's too big still. Which means we've got to use the other room again. Although, yeah, no, it's too small. Hello. Thank you. You see, this isn't very invigorating. I think that's the problem. It's quite good, you know, there were sort of eureka moments. I suppose the door had a eureka moment of sorts, but it wasn't a phenomenal eureka moment, was it? It's too big, still too big. This feels almost like admin. Hello? That was weird. Too small. Too big. Take it outside. Don't go on here. Start again. I think mathematically this is correct. I don't think I'm resetting. I think I'm getting it slightly bigger. good. Maybe. We need a way to change the size by a small increment than these 2 rooms allow. I'm assuming it's this bit is the increment change. But I'm beginning to doubt that, if I'm honest. Oh, hang on, what if we go big and then small? No, it doesn't like that. Yeah, that's clearly too big. That's too small. Let's take the small one out then. Taking the big one out doesn't seem to be doing it. Hello? I lost the room. Oh, there is that. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. That's too big. That's too small. Right. This is a silly idea, but I think it might work. Where are we? It's going to do something anyway. Or nothing. In which case we've eliminated it from our inquiries. Which is no bad thing. Right. Where are you? Oh, no. It's not hollowed. That's a shame. Yeah. If we keep making it smaller, as small as we can get it, let's take it to extremes. Then get it from here. Ooh. That's weird. There you are. I wonder, is that the key? No, but I don't feel like we've seen that size before. Or maybe we have. Oh, this is infuriating. Ugh. So this is basically what we've been doing for the last half hour, is making a key grow till it's too big and then shrinking it down till it's too small, because it's just what the kids want. I think you need to be looking at the biggest key to try the lock. You see, my assumption is that this block here signifies the correct size for the key. Which, frustratingly, is we keep just trying these two. We should probably be trying that one as well. So let's shrink things down. Maybe too big. Still too big. We'll try. Yeah. No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Big room. Oh no, it's shrinking it at me. And we've lost it again, because it's glitched through the geometry. Yabu sucks. But I think we're on a better roll. I think we're on a better notion. Oh. Where's the door gone? There you are. Let's try that. Got a good feeling about this. Still too small. Just to check. Yeah. But should we try it? It's too small, which is not what we wanted, really. Now we've stuck it in the wall. Good grief. It's coming. Thank you. Too big. Stick it in the big room. Oh no. Too big. So keep shrinking it down. That's still too big. No, it's too small. Portrait mini. Hang on then. Take the here. Should make it bigger. Will it make it too bigger? Will I say in camera? That looks massive. C'est trop grand. Can we fine tune it here? No. No, we cannot. I feel like we're going around in circles. I think you need to be looking at the biggest key to... Oh, I've read that before. No! Stop doing this. Thank you. Here's the thought.
You do know what the word secret means, right?
Oh boy. Well, that was a metaphor. So does that mean that we can take this key and it'll fit? It's looking hopeful. Oh, blimey, Charlie.
My money just flew out the window.
We're not just friends, are we?
No, we're not just friends.
I woke up feeling broken and I couldn't fix it. Oh, hello. That one would have frustrated me for hours. I'd be trying to tell to find out. Yeah. Oh, hello. Not quite sure what we're doing here. Whoa! That's a clue. Okay. So presumably. To get access to this. Let's try that. Uh-oh. Something's gone horrible. Just drop off the edge and see what happens.
Hey.
What?
Jack.
Sweet Pea.
We've got some visitors coming in, and I don't think you've got enough chairs. So, what I've done is I've brought some chairs in too. So, you can have a lend of the chairs.
The chairs?
For all of these new people who are coming in, Chairs.
That's very good of you. Thank you very much, Sweet Pea, for that raid. Long time no see. How have you been? How the devil are you? We're breaking puzzles. That's the order of the day here. We're gonna go. It's raining little peas. It is raining little peas. Can we get a shout out for Sweet Pea? Lovely streamer. Vapes a lot, so got to consider that. Question about this, of course, is can they go in either?
This is Twitch, bitch!
What? Blimey. I really need to talk to shout out impresario, because I'm not sure that's appropriate. Really? Now, why did I pick that up? Quite sure what we're trying to do here just yet. I really enjoy the game. Thank you very much again for the raid, Sweet Pea. Yes, we hope to. It's been quite frustrating, but it's a puzzle game, so that sort of goes with the territory, doesn't it? What? Oh, I see. It's the blue beyond. I think the blue might be beyond. What does that do for us? doesn't get us across. But it gets us, I think, further than we were before. I think. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. We've got some rotational symmetry going on here. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. But then, you know, we get that, don't we? Is that not how it was before? Hello. We're through. So I gave up trying. Stop trying to... They stopped trying to fix themselves. Oops. Now, is this a sort of solve both grids at the same time sort of scenario? Might be. That's definitely not a solution. Ah, oh god, okay. So we need to basically bridge the two sections in a different dimension simultaneously. Easy! I can do this in my sleep. Unfortunately, though, I'm very much awake. So thank you, by the way, if you've come over from Sweet Pea Stream. We are the Little Massive. We do elite stuff and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and pretty much anything else on Sundays. 9:50. Oh, I'm a bit upset about that. Now this isn't going to help because we can't get there. Earth is. But, yeah. How's that looking? Good feeling about this. Yeah, boy. I don't quite know what this game has done to my brain, but I did actually just work that out. One day I wanted a breeze. I opened the window and cool air streamed in. Oh, this is also a don't think it's going to be resolved. Hello? The spiral. It happened gradually. I started taking care of myself, listening, paying attention, calling my mom, taking up old hobbies again, getting out of the house. Which house? Oh. This is cute. Oh, and I don't like it. I know what this game is doing and I don't like it. Oh. That's trippy. Okay. I don't know. I just don't think that's appropriate. What's this here? It's a tiny thing. Can we get outside and see what the tiny thing is? Is that possible? I'm slightly annoyed because I think this is the last stage of the game. And it's 9:54. If you're exploring and find yourself unable to return, press F to return to the dome. Hang on. This is what we wanted. Blimey. Do we think? Ah, we can transport ourselves, can't we? So let's check out these buildings. So, yeah, so we can move this. But let's check out this first. Haha. Amazing. Okay. You left me a voicemail, and I felt like I was ready to see you, and felt I could put on a good face.
Hey,
Hey,
here's your stuff. I think that should be everything.
I mostly just wanted my books.
They're all in there.
And here is yours.
Oh, wow, it's small.
Yeah, it's mostly little stuff.
Great, thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm good.
You said in your email you're moving?
Yeah, I got a new job on the East Coast. I'm excited to be closer to family.
That's great. Back to the man.
Another song. Another feel.
Why do I feel so
last time I saw you. When I think about it, even today I can't finish the memory. Time went on. I started decorating. I got a succulent from my windowsill. I suspect. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm guessing the difficultiness is over. Then again. Why is that ticking? Okay. Right. We've got to do this pretty quickly. Without even thinking, we just got to move the thing. We're in. And everything's slightly lopsided. Picked up some salt and pepper shakers that had no business being as expensive as they were. Well, you know, it's a sign of growth. I think we're going to play on. Because I've got a feeling. We're not that far from the end. Has that moved it further away? I think it did, didn't it? Ah, it's because I left it in the way, I think. Better guess. So I'm moving the maquette. Just in case it isn't obvious, I'm moving the Maquette to the bit of the environment that I want to move to. So I'm basically using it as a car at this point. Just lining up all the crystals. Not sure that's appropriate. Nope, turned out it was. How about that? Or was it? Okay, so that's there. That one there. That there. Plus a boy down there. Matching the symbols I could see. Again, very straightforward. And that's opened this up, is it? No, that's blocked. What did that do? I missed it. So these are now force fields. Closing us off. What would happen if you took the dome outside itself? I wonder if it'll let us. No, it won't. Yeah, it's quite gatekeepery, which is I was going to say the main difference between this and Superliminal. I feel is that it's. It doesn't give you quite as much free reign. What am I missing here? Something's opening and closing, and I can't quite see what it is. Hang on. Didn't like that. Did not like that. Having said that, this is probably going to be easier now. It's suddenly not. So they keep going around the back. Hang on. I need this to be the view. Oh dear, to be the view of the back, so that I can see what's going on. I think. One, two, three, four, five. Yay! Butterfly. Green. Haha! Solvicated. Right. So we've got the yep. It's just saves walking. Just saves walking. Left by the right exit. Ooh. Bought some pictures at an art fair and had them framed and got them hung on the wall. Now, I will say this as well, that the narrative is addressing the other person in the relationship. So, yeah, part of me is, but we're taking the long route. I think we're growing as a person. It sort of pops into my mind here and there. Never the memories I wanted, and never the feelings I wanted to feel. But finding our sketchbook, it let me view what we had in a way I hadn't seen since we were together. That's cruel. Can't actually get up these stairs. But do I have to? Could I open them in the Maquette of the model? There's basically two ways I see this story playing out. We shall see. Okay. This is annoying. I can't tell if that's a puzzle or a glitch. And also, what's with these massive rocks? They've got to play a part, haven't they? Yeah, I think we're going to finish this tonight. Because, you know, the narrative demands it, doesn't it? Though how one progresses is anyone's guess. I feel like the answer is manipulating this. But I don't quite see how. My only guess would have been if we could actually pick up the stairwell. And we cannot. There's a curious thing going on up here. Oh, that's the reeds, isn't it? As I say, these big rocks.
Hello, darling.
Hello, my love.
I could have a little shower.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I think we're going to try and finish the game tonight because we're near the end.
I might have a Howard's Way in me.
Oh, okay.
See you shortly.
I shall. Lovely. Do-do-do. Howard's Way, of course. I like the art style. Not a glitch. Says Pomegranate Rex. Too paradoxal. Stebbs! Welcome. How are you doing? I almost want to give you Stebbs a shout out. He doesn't stream. Oh. So we need to get to the top of the presumably to the top of the staircase so we can get the sketchbook. But instead, let's just crash the game. Yeah, let's do that. Hang on. Let's just get it going again. Hang on. We'll just let's try that again. Hang on. No, I didn't let it long enough. That could have been beautiful, and I ruined it, and now it's no, that's fine. There. Yeah, that's better. Right. We'll just get the game going again. Nice to get to see the curtains in action. Yeah, fell apart a little there, though, didn't they? Oh, we can return to the excitement. Well, Maniac Psycho hosted. I didn't even notice. Thank you very much for that hosting, Maniac. Need some more shortcuts. I do. Yeah. Never enough. Want a vacant? I do not want a vacant. No. I've succumbed once to the hintage. I think playing this. Oh, that's something. least. That doesn't really make sense. But we'll give it a try. Not that I can see the... Hang on. I'm going about this all wrong. Where am I? Am I? I can't remember. Yeah, that's... yeah. Are you sure about this? No, definitely not. This doesn't feel right at all. Right. Can we somehow go in from higher up? Ditopia is late. Beck is a clever real boy. I'm certainly a real boy. Trying to figure out how he's controlling the game and the host at the same time. I'm lost. I'm lost. Ooh. Look at that. Hey! That's exciting. Oh, hello. What was the other thing I wanted to have a look at? Oh, where's the... yeah, this. Sure it's nothing, but I was keen to have a look. This is pretty. If you like trees. Right. Just wanted to do it. Just wanted to do it. Right. Let's have another look. I've got a feeling this isn't going to immediately provide us with the answer, but it might give us a little bit of thoughtage. Now, the other thing I'll say as well is that the placement of those rocks essentially makes it harder for us to, where is it, to get close to it. And the rotunda still fitting. The other thought was if we could come in here at a smaller scale. But I don't quite see how that would help. Let's have another look at the options for getting in up there and dropping down. Quite sure how that would work. And all of the other buildings have that sort of sense to them. Oh, you can see it moving inside. That's cute. I don't feel very well. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. Well, I don't know. I just want to see what happens when I leave. If I can leave. Wow. That's something. I think this is a. Oh no, we can't even F our way back. I'm totally confused now. I'm hardly playing the Star Trek tutorials as I haven't yet. Ah, yes. Are we still on for tomorrow then? I hope so. We shall be joining Ika Backer as they go boldly where no Ika Backer has gone before. Ooh, and now we're the right way up. That was an anticlimax. I think I'm just gonna restart from this autosave there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that back. Are you streaming Star Trek? Oh no. I think Ico is, but I won't be. No, I'm not very good at. I'm not very good at balancing the game and the chat at the best of times. So yeah, throwing in another hello.
You're very gravelly tonight.
Am I? I was chewing on some shale earlier. That was probably it.
Kerry? Was it Kerry again?
Kerry Shale, yes. The American actor, not a stranger to many a Radio 4 reading of American authors, and also, I should say, I think tilting might be the answer though. Voice acting in video games.
You sat behind him at an Avengers event.
I did sit behind him in an Avengers event. That wasn't weird. So what I think we need to do is that. Maybe.
He taught you a very good lesson about American accents, didn't he?
What did he teach me?
I can't remember. Perhaps you can remember. It was a good lesson. Was it how you, not to just to distinguish the New York accent from the New York City accent?
New York from New York City. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. That's just clean out of my head.
That's Peter Falk.
One more thing. How was it that you killed the man? I can't improvise. We've been watching a lot of.
Peter Falk could improvise. He was
He worked with Cassavetes. Yeah, he worked for
Cassavetes.
Cassavetes. I'm going to click on this now. I don't know what's going to happen. It might be the end of the game. Unified. Yeah, I was a bit overzealous tipping the whole rotunda over. I think this is me letting it go. Letting it go. There should be a song here, but they couldn't afford the licensing. Oh. Hello. Oh, we're back at the tree, are we? I think I won't take the rotunda. I think I'll just walk. Because that's rather pretty, isn't it? And beyond the rotunda as well, we're seeing it. I wrote you this letter. Aha! I wrote you this letter in search of closure. But I'm not sure what closure is. Things end. That's the closure.
Wasn't that a Mad Max sequel? Beyond the Rotunda?
Beyond the rotunda, yeah. Beyond the thunder rotunda. Maybe I need